Hi, welcome to Cruise Control. My name's Eric, and this is a 2019 Toyota Camry. I know, the Camry is not synonymous with fun. Let's find out if this one's any different.
Welcome to Cruise Control. My name is Eric, and we're going to start looking at some new cars and used cars to find out what's the best option for you. Let's see what's up next. Alright, so welcome back. Again, we are in that 2019 Toyota Camry. And I know what you're thinking. Why would I be in a Camry? Aren't those things very quiet, comfortable, and boring to drive? Can be. Right now we're in drive. It's got a nice 8-speed transmission. Relatively quiet, super comfortable around bumps. But this Camry is not like the old Camrys. This one actually has a little bit of a personality. Number one, the styling. Look at this detailed styling on the outside of the car. Come on, when's the last time you've seen a Camry look like this? This is amazing. I'm glad that Toyota finally went bold. Right as sedans are no longer popular, but at least they finally went bold. We're only in the 4-cylinder, which, you know, it's okay around town. If I was at sea level, I'm sure it'd be a little bit faster. But don't forget, they do offer this in their big old naturally aspirated V6 with over 300 horsepower. That one would be more fun than the one that I'm in. But I'll tell you, this 4-cylinder is not a penalty. The person that owns this, he gets 34 miles per gallon average. I mean, come on, that's amazing. Doesn't even require premium fuel. 34 miles to the gallon, comfortable, quiet cruiser, looks good. There's finally some design to the interior. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Those are little squeaks. It's just on the armrest where you actually touch. So not everything is squeaky free. This is only a 2-year-old car. Granted, it has 34,000 miles on it, so it's put on some miles in 2 years, but still, there should not be that kind of squeaks and rattles. That is one of my annoyances of this car that I wish it didn't have. 2, this one's missing some bells and whistles. The gentleman wishes he would have bought the next step up. And then myself, I probably would have gone for the TRD with the V6, just because it's still going to look as good, if not even better, because it has that 2-tone paint. I love that. Plus, you're going to get that nice V6, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So, other than that, in this squeakiness, I'd like that to go away. This Camry, again, I know you're saying, Eric, why are you in a Camry? It's boring. Yeah, sometimes boring's good. Sometimes boring is reliable, safe crash test results, safe reliability rating, safe on your wallet because this thing doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So there's a reason why this has been America's best-selling sedan for more years than I care to count. Does not mean, though, that this is only boring. Again, I can't wait to show you what this thing can do. Not like we're going to pretend like we're in a Lamborghini or something, but this thing's got an 8-speed transmission. Believe it or not, it's got paddles. We're going to go ahead and go down a couple of gears. You guys ready? Oh, yeah, look at that. She shifts. That's awesome. Now, we're about to go around a corner. Let's see how it does here. have some better corners for it to test, but go, shift. Yeah, I like being able to shift my own gears. That's nice. Thank you for putting in some paddle shifters. It makes it to where it's not so boring in this car. Woo! Believe that, a smile on my face from a 4-cylinder Toyota Camry. If you would have told me that a couple years ago, I would have never believed you. But it's not like the acceleration is neck snapping, at least not at 6,000, 7,000 feet elevation. Maybe sea level, be a little bit quicker, but it's more than enough for most. And to maintain getting 34 miles to the gallon and saving money over buying that V6, you can definitely understand why anybody would get this over the V6. Myself, I have a lead foot. V6 still gets pretty good gas mileage actually for its size. Maybe it's not going to average 34, but it's pretty good. And it sounds better. It's got more torque. It's got more horsepower. I love the way the TRD looks. Not that this doesn't look good. The black on black on black on this, okay, I've said in previous videos, I don't necessarily like the black interior. But if there's going to be a theme with it, where the whole car is black on the outside, the wheels are black, the emblems are black, then it makes sense for it to be black on the inside. Plus, there's some stylistic choices in here that make it to where it's not so boring to look at. I like the cloth inserts that are up here. I like the design that's on the dash. Like I said, I just wish it didn't have the squeaks and rattles, but this thing actually impressed me. And I gotta tell you, the bar was pretty low. I didn't expect a Toyota Camry to put a smile on my face, but that's real. That is genuine. I am shocked. I'm probably as shocked, if not more, than you guys are. So we are in first gear. Ready? Let's go. You hear that? 6,500 RPM. Go ahead and hit that little paddle. Alright, so we're going to hold that gear. Sorry for the noise, but I'm going to hold it in a second here when I need to come out of the corner. I still suspect it to be understeery just because it's front wheel drive Camry. Oh, man, though. Sticks to the road. Yeah! Oh man, am I having fun in a Camry? I'm shocked. I'm almost speechless. Alright. Well, for all the normal reasons that you would buy a Camry, buy a Camry. But, you also want to have a little bit of fun. Believe it or not, even the 4-cylinder Camry of this generation is fun. And besides it just being fun, this thing's practical. Like I said, safe, reliable, fuel efficient. For those who do want to know the horsepower and torque, right here. All right, now remember, I'm 5'11". We are in a mid-size / almost full-size vehicle, so I should be able to find a comfortable driving position, and absolutely I can. Reach the pedals just fine. Steering wheel's great. I can adjust it very well. Low dash, which I love, so I can see visibly very easily.
Couple of things that I wish this front seat had. Number one, I wish it was a little bit wider, these bolsters. I feel like my leg's kind of falling off of it. I also wish it was extended more. I do love this back part of the front seat because it has adjustable lumbar support, so it's gonna be fantastic for longer drives. This particular one is missing a few features, so I would probably get the next trim up. I want heated seats, I want a sunroof, and I want the V6. But let's go see how the back is. All right, now again, I am 5'11", so let's check the legroom here. Exactly 2 fists, so perfect. I can even cross my legs without even hitting this top part. Very comfortable back here. Really good armrest on the left. There's a folding one to the right. 2 cup holders right here in the middle. There's even one down here in the door on this side and on the other. But there's one thing missing back here that I don't understand. There's no rear AC vents down here. Come on, this is 2019 model. This should have come with rear AC vents. Plus, I also don't see any charging ports back here. What if you have kids or adults back here that want to charge their devices? So those are the 2 things that should be back here. As far as how this reclines, it's very comfortable. I could probably be back here 4-hour car ride, no problem. So this is really comfortable.
All right, so we are back, but now we're on a dirt road over 7,000 feet elevation. It's an easy, modest dirt road, so we're not gonna hurt the Camry. We're just gonna go nice and slow over the bumps, but it's handling like no problem. I took this thing around town. I went on the freeway. I did mountain roads, back country carving roads. It's not really for carving because it does have a lot of understeer. But normal around town stuff, any kind of freeway stuff, this thing is planted, stable, secure. I only found like the biggest kind of potholes or cracks that you went over. There was like an undulation in the back. You know, you can still control it, but you can feel it gets uneven. I figure if you actually had people in the back or cargo to weigh it down, it would do a little better. But this thing's fantastic. I honestly did not expect to enjoy this Camry as much as I have. So I can definitely see why you guys would get one. Myself, I would go ahead and get that TRD Camry. I'd want that V6. Which one would you guys get? That's what I'm curious. Also, I have another question. What kind of cars do you normally shop for when you're looking for a family sedan? Is it the Honda Accord? That's one of the ones I've had a lot. Is it the Mazda 6? I like that one a lot. Is it this one? Is it from the Hyundai? Is it Kia? You know, let me know which one you guys are looking at. Maybe Volkswagen. You know, which ones do you guys normally get when you're looking for a family sedan?
All right, so why do you buy a Camry? Come on, you already know why you buy a Camry. You guys have been buying millions of them for years. It's reliable, it's dependable, it's economical. That's why you get one of these. But why do you get this generation of Camry? That is the better question. Number one, you want styling. Look at those wheels. Look at the design that's on here. Love it or hate it, you must admit, they finally added some design to the Camry. I appreciate that. Number two, this thing's actually fun when you want it to be. Yes, it'll just do the normal tasks. Drive to town, do your groceries, drive, blah, blah, blah. All that kind of fun stuff. It is just a normal Camry. But when you shift it into sport and you use these paddle shifters, it comes alive. Even in this 4-cylinder model, which had me by surprise. And you know what was the weirdest thing? This kept popping up in a Camry. Can you believe that? This showed up in a Camry. Did you buy one? Would you buy one? Or would you buy something else? My name's Eric. This is Cruise Control. Leave your comments down below. Thank you for watching.